Hello and welcome back to Keldeo60 Plays Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Technically, if you're watching this in the playthrough, this is from the future. This is a small, kind of 0.5 part. This is still technically a new file. It's not my original file, that you would be seeing through the playthrough. This is recorded 2025, not 2020. Or not even 2025, 2026. This game has received a Switch 2 edition with some new content that happens about this point in the playthrough. So, the last part ended right as we got Charla. The next part will go into this a little more, but don't expect any of the Switch 2 edition stuff. Obviously, it's been recorded for 6 years now. And essentially the cutscene that just happened was Juju crashed the buggy into the bridge, and the party is trying to chase after him. Also, because this is technically a long after, there's been some practice attempts with the actual definitive edition features. So, anyways, let's get the new questing done. So at this point, both new and old, if you're looking for the new quest for a unique item known as the Ether Jet, you must wait to get, and you're starting a brand new file. You must wait until after you hit Kamos, come back out of the refugee camp on the Bionis leg going after Juju. And is about a level 18 quest. Note, you might have noticed, as I was bringing up for the playlist viewers of why this is a random part in the middle of the thing, why there's been some updates to the file, to the playlist. Yeah, ho ho! Inspirations! Ideas pummel gray matter with brilliance. I didn't expect to find a Nop on here. Wouldn't you rather be with the others at the camp? Yeah, what you doing here all by yourself? Oh ho, and who my friends be? I'm Shulk, and these are my friends Ryan and Charla. We hope we weren't interrupting anything. What's your name, if you don't mind? Oh ho, friends P's and Q's well-minded. Not raised in barn like other hom-hom. For such polite friends, I'll give full intro spiel. Ahem. Gifted with gizmos, talented with cool toolbox. Known by all as very ingenious inventor. Okay, name not quite catch on yet, but friend spread word, yes? Can do. Very idiotic inventor, was it? Oh ho, this hom-hom clearly from aforementioned barn of rudeness. Good friend soon changed tune, unveil of world-changing whatchamajig very near. Don't meet a Nopon inventor every day. You're not like the others, are you? Friend make very astute observation. Inventor career started back in Colony 6. Took single look at buggy that hum little pond trundle about with, and all of a sudden, zap crash of inspiration. But inspiration's not solve last problem of making thing move. Real bounce scratcher. Guess it ain't much use if it don't move. What should we do, Shulk? Well, I suppose I know a few things about tinkering with machines. Maybe I could be of help. Know a few things. Do you? Nah, you're obsessed, man. Well-mannered friend, generous to boot. This hum full packet. Here is dilemma. So what friends think? Yeah, I think I see the issue. You're after a power source with both massive output and great longevity. She don't ask for much, does she? Actually, I think I know where we could find something like that. You do? Where? Yeah, in the hangar where Ryan, Fiora, and I went to get those ether cylinders. Oh, I know the one. The cylinder hangar back at the back of Tephra Cave, yeah? Yeah, the cylinders there should be up to the task. They're as pure as they come. Yo-ho! Polite and generous friend tell true? Huh, I never knew Colony 9 had a supply of ether cylinders right on their doorstep. I suppose that explains how they kept such strong defense systems operational. Alright, let's go get our mitts on some ether cylinders, shall we? Yeah. Yo! Future of science all up to friends now. So yeah. This is a unique quest to the game. All you have to do is come all the way over here to the cylinder hangar. It is about level 18. And now we can get into the interesting portions for those here. You might notice, as I showed the expert mode, and I'm going into now, to do one small change. I showed that my target level, it can go all the way to 36. Despite not having gone past the refugee camp. And the reason for that is actually quite simple. So, I can sit and talk for a little bit. Essentially, I've been doing a replay file in my own time. This one had been sitting around at level 5 for a while. And I'm using this, obviously, to figure out when this quest happens. But, I decided to take advantage of the expert mode during that first portion in Colony 9 with Ryan and Fiora. And, yeah. I mean, if it's anything to go by, you'll be seeing some of these later in the playlist for this gear type. So yeah, very, very useful if you can't do a certain thing that I also do later in the playthrough. Just saying. But anyways, onto the ether cylinder hangar. No, we got a defense soldier up here. Yep, looks like there are plenty of fresh cylinders. Even if we take a couple, there should be more than enough left for Colony 9. That's what I like to hear. Let's grab them and get going. Hey, wait. Ain't that one of the hunks of junk that attacked us before? The defense system must be back up. The Mechon are gone though, ain't they? What's there to defend against? Us, probably. We fought back last time and destroyed it. We must seem like a threat. Dang it, of course we fought. Of course we fought back. Well, if it's another smackdown at once, it can come get one. Looks like it does. So yeah, essentially what I did... Oh, it's only level 15. Not 18, but... a roughly same general level thing. So actually, I could have stayed level 12 and still gotten the thing I typically do. So, how I've been using expert mode is just keeping my level within 3 so long as I have good gear. 3 to 5 and with good gear. So that I get a slight increase in EXP, even at the lower levels. Second time's the charm, I reckon. It won't be in a hurry to mess with us again. I'll collect the cylinders, won't be long. Cheers for that, troll. So, yeah, if you're new, technically just play the game as you would. But if you're looking for that little bit of EXP, take advantage of expert mode. It really does help. Alright, I got them. Thanks, Shulk. Let's get those back to the Nopon at the refugee camp then. Note, since this is a new file on a old thing, that's why some of the gear is weird on my character. As well. Oh, friends brought supply of ether cylinder. We're back. These are the cylinders you were after, right? Oh, friends exceed inflated expectations. Time for installing. Moment of truth. A land a hen too. It alive! World-changing whatchamajig, a very ingenious inventor. Finish at last. I call it Etherjet. Well, won't lie, I was expecting a pile of scrap, but she's a beauty. Yeah, Juju's gonna be green with envy when he sees this. I've got to admit, this really is the product of an ingenious mind. Oh, Hum, welcome to Keep Train of Adulation Rolling. Hey, can I take her for a spin? I'll bring her right back, I swear. That sleek exterior, those sweet details, it was love at first sight. Come on, please. Ryan, she put blood, sweat, and tears into designing that thing. I don't think she just lent it out to the first person who asked. Hey, fine, friends can take for spin. Actually, friends can just take. See, she says it. But, wait, what? That's right, friends can take Etherjet. One per friend. Oh, that's too generous. You really don't have to do that. Job of inventor is to invent. Clue is in name. Needed test drivers anyway, so friends do me favor. Well, not that I'm complaining, but are you sure it's alright? Whole career, others make mockery of so-called useless inventions. Big laughingstock. But most polite friends offer help without so much as gentle ribbing. That's why I want to repay kindness of friend. You've had it rough, huh? Also think it's a total death trap. Not fancy taking life in wings. Oh, you say something? Well, I just noise of engine. Anyway, we really appreciate you letting us use it. Oh, nearly forgot important safety talk. Jet attract more envious gazes of onlookers. Also attract ire of baddies. Or more than, sorry. What? So we're gonna get swarmed by monsters on this thing? Story in short, Etherjet emit ether by bucket load when friends use boost. No creature in world emits so much ether. So if friends encounter monsters mid-boost, be wary, because it likely to ruffle them wrong way. Right, sort of makes sense, I guess. Monsters aside, it will be a lot faster than walking. Easier on the legs, too. We shouldn't let that put us off making good use of it. Yes, hum hum, broom and broom to heart, content of heart. And then, oh, this again, hey, you alright? Your inspirations, head filled with endless buffet of invention. Now require privacy forthwith. Its brilliance not going to bask in itself. So yeah, this is something only for this newly released at the time of this video, Switch 2 edition. This helps with walking around, and has some bonuses in the wings as well. Well, we should probably leave her to it then. Let's go, everyone. Think that'd be for the best. Yeah, inspiration. And 10,000 EXP. No, it does say you must have those three in case you're past this point, obviously, in a pre-made file. I can go through that a little easier. So yeah, we got this. That's pretty much everything you need to know on that. Very much. Fairly easy. Now, I do... Well, can't do that yet. The other thing just yet. But I can show off one thing. Other thing. Because it's the Switch 2 release. Where is the entrance to the camp? Because I should be able to pull this off. With it, heart-to-hearts are now voiced if I want to view this now. So, I will, despite the fact that it's already shown in, I think, one of the later parts.
When I heard you call Juju kid, it made me smile.
It did?
I thought you were gonna shout at me or something.
No. Actually, when you got angry at Juju, it reminded me of Gado. That's why it made me smile.
Ah, so it's about Gado. Hey, between me and Gado, who would win in a fight?
All right, 2 seconds.
I knew it. Me all the way, baby.
Yeah, that thick head of yours could withstand anything.
Thick head. Oi.
What? Did I say something wrong?
I will say this while this is going on.
I was joking, Ryan. Don't be so serious all the time.
Note
But you said it's okay
the VAs were brought back in for this after a while, so the voice acting for some of the heart-to-heart can differ from the actual story.
Dignified qualities? What do you mean by that? Come on, Sharla, tell it to me straight.
How can I put this? You're like a father figure.
A father figure?
Yeah.
Figure.
And I thought maybe you'd be Juju's father one day.
Hang on. If I'm Juju's dad, that makes Sharla my daughter. And that ain't right at all.
Wait, you didn't believe me, did you? Gotcha!
What? No, of course not. Nice one.
You make me laugh, Ryan. You're so red in the face, I could swear you and Gado are related.
Really? I guess that almost sounds like a compliment.
I like chatting with you, Ryan. And I'm glad I met you as well.
Sure. Me too, Sharla.
No. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. This was just a... Okay, so this is a small add-on to the previous the other recording done post. I was trying to find when the second portion of the stuff activates. And unfortunately, not fast enough. So what this is just an amendum to this part of getting the ether jet, since it is a portion of the thing. I was going to try and show off the other thing that's tied to them. However, just due to that thing, and scenario, I can't show it off as this file because it's too late enough into the game where I would be doing it as a different part using it as an additional part in a different spot entirely. So here's what I'm going to do and say. The additional thing is, with the Etherjet, you can now do things like score attack and races with the NPC party members, which does include getting new gear. But actually, good example, both Ryan and Sharla here are rocking the technically headpiece for the gear for doing the score attack and races respectively for Garor playing and the Bionic leg. Each one is done separately, and I assume you get more as you play through the game after certain points. What I'm thinking is, especially since this is early, this is after what would be the Juju scene and the anything involving Juju for the Bionic leg stuff. I don't know if it's as you technically are supposed to go into the next area and get some of the extra story beats there, but I did attempt. I know you get it by the 2 areas from now. By the time you're doing 2 areas from now. You do get access to the Bionis leg as a score attack in race in what is known as the Nopon Grand Prix. You also get a lot of Nopon stones Nopon stones for doing that, which can be used to buy stuff in the Arc Sage trial, if you're so inclined. We're still on Rhine, but here's Charlotte's version as well. Just unique hairstyles. Certain characters get completely new things. What I'm going to do, though, I am going to still show them off and these races, because of characters that are involved will be closer to the end. I'm going to do a shorter part that is with my actually completed file at the end of the playlist that is going to just be these 3. So those who actually want to see it in action can, without hopefully being spoiled by later party members. I'll have to skip over like characters who join in. I can't do the races because once again I have characters that are spoilers. But score attack I can do because that's at least basic gear. So, without further ado, once again, that is it for today. Sorry for this amendum, but I was trying to actually do a edit video for this, but it's going to happen too late where nothing's going to work for it. So, unfortunately, that's just how it rolls. But I'm still going to show it off, even if it's kind of spoilerish. Potentially ends up being spoilerish. So, yeah. If you don't want any spoilers, just continue on with playthrough. You'll eventually hit the spoilers when they're supposed to happen. Especially if you're using this as a guide on your first playthrough. Avoid the spoilers. Have fun. Enjoy your time with the game. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!